everybody. Welcome to the channel. My name is Tilly, at your service. Today we're taking a look at the Ghost Collection, Desmodus edition, aka the Gray. I won't do a Gray collection for each dinosaur. It's just not gonna happen. I usually don't find the Grays worth saving. The only reason I did it this time was because I saved all of the colors. I was debating if putting up this or not, but then I was like, I saved both the browns and the grays. I might as well have a stab at what you could possibly do with them. I tried a bunch of different things. There was a bunch of them I didn't like. These are the ones that I kept that I didn't mind. Uh, yeah, let's go. I'm not gonna tell you the numbers for these because I actually don't know. I know the light gray I used is either 55 near white or like 13. That's about as much as I know. Uh, yeah. Obviously, there's some sort of purple in here with the gray. And I think maybe it has the same gray on the wingtips that it has on the skin. Um, then, like, I put the 67 pink on top of the head, or in. This is more vivid. I think this might be lavender mixed in here. Yeah, with the gray. Pretty sure that's lavender. In that one, this is probably the third, which means the one over there. Um, and then it looks like we have 31, the dark purple, I think. The gray. Gray on the wings doesn't look gray. It's kind of looks like this with like a muted, looks like it's a muted dirty red. It's kind of strange. I think this is color number 14. And the only reason I know that is because it's the black. Uh, that's not the black. Well, color number 79 is actually called actual black. This is called black, but as you can see, not really black, more of a charcoal. Um, it looks like maybe a purple that's out of the either 49 or 50. That's all I can say. And then it looks like I put that same black that's on the skin on the wings, and then it's a gray that's on the tip of the wings that you can see looks like a red, but it's a shade of gray. Then these are actually stacked with just grays, like they're strictly grays, blacks, and whites. But as you can see, the wings aren't black. So this is the same gray as like on the fur, and another deeper one on the wings, and it turns into this when you put grays on it. That's what the wings turn into. Because of the underlying red color that's always on the membrane, it has like a base color. Grays don't translate into grays, or like whites don't translate into whites, or lighter kind of colors in general don't like translate as well because of the underlying red color that's already there. So that is actually like a straight up black and gray but it looks like I put red in there. But it isn't. This is the same, different version of that. Kind of reversed the colors, I think. Um, and yeah, that makes this. And like I said, there's a gray on the wings, like in region 2, that makes it look like a red, dirty red. Then we have actual red. This is the color 70. I know this one. Um, with either the lighter gray on the wings or it's white on the wings. And it looks like we have the red in the tips, and then we have this like light gray color, which is, yeah, don't know the number. Uh, I think 13 is darker. It might be like the actual, like the 55 color. With then, like I said, that same color gray or white in region 5. But as you can see, now you can really see the underlying red color that's already there. And when you put like a light color on there, it just becomes this weird thing. It's not very pretty. And then we have the deeper red. I believe this is 69 on the fur, and then on region 5, and then we have grays and whites in the rest of them. On this, it looks pretty well, I guess. You can also see the dimples on this one slightly. Um, but because of the deep 69 color, it mixes very pretty well, like with the, even if it's, yeah, it's not great pink. But this will help you understand better, I think. Then we have that 59 color, the turquoise. Have region 4, the fur. And then I believe I put 57 on the wings, which is like one of the deeper turquoises. And we have grace. Barely tell there's a gray on top of the head. And then the wings, there's a gray in the second region, but as you can see, it looks red. Still kind of pretty wings, I think. Yeah, that's what gray does to the wings. I think, like I said, it's either 57 or 58, but I think it's most likely because it's deeper than the 59 that's on the 9 is the lightest turquoise, and this is one of the deepers. So it's either, like I said, 7 or 58. Um, then we have one that I believe has teal 94 on top of the head, but you can barely see it. And then I think the second color that's on here is probably cyan. That's like in the region 2 on the wings. And then it looks like we got some form of, they're not black wings, some form of gray, deep gray on the wings. I don't think this is actual black. And you can definitely see the little dimples on this one. And then the last one, I believe this is color number. It's either 87 or 57, I think. same color on top of the head, and then is a gray black. The rest of it is gray black, gray and black. Uh, yeah. Should we actually check? I have a lot of stuff in my inventory. But we can scroll. Yeah. So that is the 57 color with 14. Region 3 doesn't show up on these. Um, and then it's the near white that's on the region 0. And if this is 57, the other one that I was talking about earlier, this is probably 59 and 59 then. That was really deep. So, corrections. Sorry, everybody. I think this is fine. 59 with 59. As you could also probably see the stats. I usually don't show these. As you can see, I'm working on both Sinos and Andrews at the same time. Uh, my inventory is kind of a mess. But that's how they're looking. Have health. Damn. Really put into these. Either way, I tried to stack as last as you know. I try to stack the minimal when it comes to like colors and stuff like that. So the stacks don't go cray cray. But I do have some where the stacks are going cray cray because I did, you know, stack a bunch of color on them and they look uh, retarded when it comes to the stacks. That one is a good one. I probably put the lesser stacks with it. Which sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'm really good with the stacking and I only stack the colors that I need, you know? Sometimes I'm really good and I do stuff like that. Or because or sometimes I'm really bad and I don't. Also, I don't actually know if I spoke about this, but I had an issue where I logged onto the server, and when I logged onto the server, all the work that I had been doing for a few days with the Desmoduses, like stacking them all in the same color region and doing all that, and then some other collections they were just gone off the server. Even with a rollback, they were just gone. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I got over some limit or whatever it was, but all the work that I had done, stacking them all, like, went to shits. And so I had to redo a bunch of it, which was hell. Uh, and it was a mess. It was a fucking mess. Some of the stacks looks nice. Ah, because I had to, you know, redo it. And in doing so, the stacks look way better. Because on the most of the other ones, it looks retarded. But those are the stats that I have on unimprinted Desmoduses. It was a long-winded explanation. It's already dark here. At least it's pretty with the little tree. That's out of the Echo mod. Don't ask me which one. It's out of one of them. Um, but yeah, so that's why stacks look better on some. Stacks looks really bad on some. But I try to do it as cleanly as I can. Um, yeah, that's like everything from me, I think. Um, I hope if you enjoyed this, you give it a thumbs up, subscribe, give us a comment. Like, I enjoy reading them. Um, and I hope, like, wherever you are in the world, that you're doing okay or as good as you can do. And I will talk to you later. Toodles!